Welcome to It's Real UK, bringing you all the news the mainstream media won't show you. So, the illegal migrant who come here on a dinghy from Ethiopia, Hadush Kebatu, sexually assaults a schoolgirl in Epping a week after his arrival on a dinghy illegally. We have to remind ourselves illegally, because there's a big difference between legal and illegal migrants. So he arrived a week after sexually assaults a young schoolgirl. Gets caught, goes to prison. Gets accidentally released from prison. Accidentally. Now let that sink in for a moment. It's accidentally. Goes on the run. A big manhunt ensues. Try and find Hadush. At the taxpayer's expense, by the way. Finally gets caught. Faced with deportation. And rightly so. He kicks up a little bit of a stink because he doesn't want to get deported back to Ethiopia. So the government decide they're going to give him a discretionary £500 payment. £500, probably a lot of money in Ethiopia. So he accepts, gets taken to a plane in Heathrow Tuesday night, I think. Goes back to his homeland. Remember, he came here illegally on a dinghy across the channel. Do you think he's not going to come back on that same dinghy? Probably this time with a fake paperwork, fake name. In which case then he will be put up in a hotel in the UK, as they do, possibly back in Epping, who knows. Or maybe figure out if they put him into the military bases that they're going to use now, which, by the way, they should use for the homeless. Homegrown British homeless, especially veterans that fought for this country. So the manhunt ensues for him at the taxpayer's expense. They give him £500 at the taxpayer's expense. No doubt the flight home, the deportation home, was also at the taxpayer's expense. Do you think that he will not come back to the UK? Look at the one in, one out deal we have. Sir Keir Starmer. We send one out, we have one in. The problem we've got is we sent one back. Within 28 days, I'm sure it's 28 days. Don't quote me on that, but I'm sure it's 28 days. He was back in the UK. All this is at the taxpayer's expense, by the way. Remember that. So just let that sink in for a moment. Let what I've just explained sink in for a moment. So if you don't think that these people are coming across this channel on a dinghy, and they are known, let me cast your mind back to Nigel Farage, his little friend in France, with the gun on his face, threatening to pop. What do he call himself? Mustafa or Mufasa or something? Well, Fayez Khan, his real name. Although there was a bit of confusion there in the court whether it is his real name or it wasn't his real name. But you know what? He got across the channel and he was threatening a member of Parliament. Let that sink in. I think he was given, don't quote me on this, but 5 years in a British prison at the taxpayer's expense. Often threatening to kill a member of Parliament. That's a lot of money at the taxpayer's expense. I'll leave that there with you. Let that sink in for a moment. It's real UK, baby.